Hello everyone, I'm Alexa Minton.
And I'm Kolton Woods.
And we're here with VUTV's Weather Wonders. Hello everyone, I'm Alexa Minton.
And I'm Kolton Woods.
And we're here with Weather Wonders. Today we have two very special campus guests joining us from Valparaiso University's Dance Marathon organization. Today we have Nikole Tzioufas and Alan Marvel joining us. Yay! Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us. We're so excited to be here.
Are you guys excited to learn a little bit about precipitation?
Of course, we're really excited to learn all these new cool weather facts.
Awesome. Before we get started, would you guys like to tell our viewers a little bit about what Dance Marathon's about?
Dance Marathon is the largest nationwide philanthropic student-run organization where students across the nation raise money for Miracle Children Network hospitals. Valparaiso Dance Marathon raises money that goes directly towards Lurie's Children's Hospital, when with our funds we donate directly towards research programs, events within the hospitals, and charitable care. So on Valpo's campus, this is our 10th anniversary event that we're hosting this spring. So we're really excited to get that going with all of our events that we've been hosting throughout the year on campus.
We are so excited to have Dance Marathon active throughout Valparaiso's campus for the entire year. Now today though, we are going to be learning how to make it rain inside some cups. If you guys are joining us here at home, you will need a couple supplies before you start your experiment. You'll need 2 glasses, some boiling water, some ice cubes, and 2 plates. All right, now before we start our experiment though, we need to understand what condensation is.
Yes, so condensation is the process where water vapor turns into actual liquid water, and that usually happens when the air temperature cools to its dew point.
That's so unique. And guys, that happens almost every day. So when let's say it's a nice warm summer day, Nikole, I know you love LaCroix, so let's say you've got a nice cold can of LaCroix, and you get that water on the outside of your can, that's condensation. So what we're kind of doing in here is we're creating condensation inside our cups here, and from that, we are then going to make it precipitate inside of our cups. So are you guys ready to get started?
We're very excited.
Always ready.
Awesome. Okay. So guys, the first step we're going to do when we're making rain in our glasses is Kolton's going to pour some boiling water in the cups. Now guys, if you have boiling water at home, make sure you have an adult or a parent or some sort of safety so we don't get any burnt fingers. So Kolton, can you go ahead and pour some boiling water in our cups? Have you guys ever had rain at a Dance Marathon event before?
Yeah, we actually had to do that with last year's main event. We were supposed to have it on Saturday, April 10th, and it ended up supposed to rain that whole day, so we had to push it back a day. So we ended up having it on Sunday instead because we had our event outside last year.
So exciting. Did you guys still have a pretty big turnout though, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, despite with COVID challenges, a lot of people ended up showing up, and our dancers were just as excited to participate in the main event. So it ended up being really cool.
Oh, we love to see it. Well, now, hopefully, there's not going to be any Dance Marathon events happening in these glasses. You guys can already kind of see, if we go ahead and take a closer look at the glasses, you can already see some sorts of condensation on the sides of glasses. We're going to enhance that a little bit by, you guys can go ahead and grab a plate. We're going to set it on the top of it, kind of push it down nice and tight. And we're also going to set some ice cubes on top of our plates. There we go.
Oops.
Be careful, we don't want any...
Yeah, thanks Alan for the help.
Yeah,
Appreciate the
yeah,
assistance.
Yeah.
So what we're doing here, guys, is we're kind of symbolizing a couple different processes. So what we're doing is we have warm, humid air on the inside of the glass, as you guys can kind of see inside the glass, and we're going to have cold, moist air also on the top of the glass, which is perfect conditions for us to get some sort of rain. So this can kind of be applicable in real-life situations, can it, Kolton?
Yes, this basically implies the water cycle where we have warm air evaporating, and like you have a body of water, and the water actually evaporates because of the warm air, and then it condensates on the sides of the cup, and then eventually that will get too heavy in the air and it will actually precipitate either as rain or snow.
It's really cool and interesting to learn about this process, guys, because now next time it's raining outside, we can all kind of go outside and understand what's happening in the world. That's one of the wonders parts of weather. So if we take another closer look at our glasses right now, guys, we can actually see that on the inside, there's quite the bit of water along the rim of the glasses. So we don't want any more rain at any Dance Marathon events, and I know there's quite a few throughout the year. Do you guys want to tell our viewers a little bit about the events that you've had during the year and about what's to come?
Yeah, so actually we started the year off with a mini dance marathon during Welcome Week. It was our first event, and we actually had a ton of freshmen and commuter students show up. So it was really great to see everyone come out and learn about Dance Marathon and see how we operate. And then a few weeks later, we had our World Child Health Day event, where we just had a movie night, and we had people dress up as their favorite Toy Story movie character. And then just the following weekend, we had our Milestone Miracles 5K, which entailed of us having a 5K and having a miracle child actually come and get to speak with all of the students and get to see like what treatment she's went through and how our proceeds have helped her out a little bit. And then in the next coming months, we plan to have some mixer events with some different organizations. Like we just had an event last week with Visa during President Padilla's inauguration where we did a Bollywood dance. And then we hope to do some with some fraternities and sororities and other student organizations in the next couple of months. Our main event will actually be held on April 2nd, and that is where we will have our 12-hour dance marathon from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., and we'll have tons of different games and events and dancing and lots of fun to be had on that day.
That's awesome. We are so happy to hear about all the ways dance marathons on campus. We're going to take another quick look actually at our glasses and to see how the precipitation's going. As we can see on our glass, we see quite a bit of condensation on the glass. So this again is warm, humid air reacting with cold, moist air to cause sorts of condensation. This is what you guys see when you see a warm front kind of pushing through or a cold front pushing through. You have different temperatures causing different sorts of precipitation throughout the area. So this is really important, guys, when we're looking forward for our weather. So if you're seeing maybe a cold front kind of come through your area, you might want to expect some precipitation. Just like the cold ice on the top of the plate is kind of pushing in and affecting the warm, humid air, things like that can happen in our environment. We want to thank all of our viewers at home, and we want to thank Alan and Nikole for coming and joining Kolton and I while we learn about precipitation. We would love to hear any more cool ways you guys can get involved with Dance Marathon. Any last minute tips or tricks for our viewers?
Yeah, of course. So make sure to follow at ValpoDM on all social media platforms where you can learn more about our organization and ways to get involved.
We also have a registration link out where you can sign up for our Dance Marathon event in April, and that'll get you set up with a donor link drive to where you can raise money for Dance Marathon.
Link is in our social media bios.
Thank you guys again for joining us today. I'm Alexa Minton.
And I'm Colton Woods.
And this was Weather Wonders.